Yo, yo. All right. So I have a few minutes before I hop on back-to-back calls with some new prospects. So, all right. So we're going to talk about weekends because today is Friday, which is basically the beginning of where the average person that works out and is trying to get fit fucking ruins it all. Okay. Ruins it all. Okay. The weekends are what separate the good from the great. Okay. The weekends. And let me give you a little example why. Okay. Whenever it comes to the weekends, here is what most people do wrong. Hold on. My volume is a little too loud in my ears. Okay. What people mostly do during the week, right? They're usually really good, right? Well, no, they think they are, but they're not even close to my standard, right? But they do good during the week, right? Macros are on point. They got their calories in check, right? And then what happens is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, okay? And what ends up happening is the amount of calories consumed over this 3 day period right here. Okay. So let's say you're supposed to be right around here to create a calorie deficit to burn fat. Okay. And this is your limit, right? That's your total calorie output, right? Now, during the weekdays, you burn fat, right? Because you burn lots of calories, right? So we'll say this is your totals. Okay. Let's say you're a chick, right? You're supposed to be eating 1,500 calories a day, right? Or do 2,200 roughly. Okay. Less than that. Okay. Now, on days you train, right, which should be every motherfucking day, right? Ladies, you're going to be like 2,000 plus for your total calorie output. And fellas, you're going to be like 3,000 plus, right? This is why men lose fat faster. Okay. Now, what happens is that a lot of you guys do this decently during the week, right? And then what happens is that on the weekends, Friday, okay, it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What ends up happening is you're actually way beyond this. You're like way up here, actually, fucking out in the fucking atmosphere, like fucking gonna go fucking sit on the moon. You're so out of your fucking calorie bounds. It's absolutely astronomical the amount of fucking calories you guys put down, and that's why you motherfuckers are so goddamn fat. Okay. And a lot of it has to do with the weekends, right? And then what ends up happening is you end up back here on Monday and you're 5 to 10 pounds heavier, right? And then you spend all week trying to do damage control, right? Trying to do this again, right? Only to repeat this cycle here where you had 8,000 calories that day, 9,000 on Saturday, 13,000 on Sunday, right? Which is really easy to do when you're fucking being a carbie, and which all you motherfuckers are, your carbies, okay? Because that's all you fucking consume is carbs all fucking day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, everything you fucking drink is full of carbs. All your fucking alcohols are full of fucking sugar, right? That's all you guys consume is carbs, 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 carbs. Okay? And that's why I call you motherfuckers carbies, right? Now, the way that you do the weekend, instead of being dumb, okay, because this is dumb, right? Absolutely fucking dumb, all right? The way you do the weekend, the smart way, right? Is you hitting your macros, you're doing everything you're supposed to be, and then you have like one day a week where you have like a higher calorie day. Now, for my clients, we call this refeed day. Okay. And this is typically because we got lower carbs throughout the week here, right? We're in a calorie deficit all week long, burning fat, right? This is all fat burning, right? Happening. And what happens is Saturday rolls around, right? And then we'll say this is Sunday, right? Most people do the refeeds on Saturday. Okay. So what ends up happening is we're calorie deficit, and then we do what's known as a refeed day, boom, which is actually a higher calorie day. So for like the girls, it'd be like 2K total. That's the max you can hit. Okay. There's a max. And that's something you got to remember here, guys. When it comes to losing fat and keeping it off, okay? Losing fat and keeping it off. It is always a calories gain. Always a calories gain. What I say? Always a calories gain. Okay? So you have limits on every single day that you eat. Every day. 7 motherfucking days a week. 365 days a year. Every motherfucking day has limits. Okay? You never mindlessly eating and drinking, you have to always be thinking and 5 steps ahead, right? Always. Okay. So, anyways, you do this, you deficit calorie days here, right? Then you have a refeed day, right? And these are your max numbers on these days. Okay. Now, how do we achieve that? It's real easy, guys. It's real fucking easy. This is how you do it. Okay. So what you basically do is you're doing the exact same you're always doing, right? The exact same thing, right? So let's just say this is Monday right here. Okay. Right? You're doing all your calorie deficit, you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing, right? And then what happens is, and there's 2 ways you can do this, okay? Because your refeed day, okay, this is this day, right? You can either do this by having a higher carb day. You're just increasing your carbs. Like, so not fucking bread and pasta and fucking pancakes, motherfuckers. Okay. I'm talking about like fruit, some potatoes, right? Like good carbs. Okay. Not the processed bullshit, right? So you're gonna either increase your calories this day by increasing your carbs, or you get to do this by increasing your calories by drinking alcohol, okay? Because alcohol has a lot of calories. You cannot do both, okay? Can't do both. You have to make room, okay? Because if you do both, you're gonna be way beyond your calories. You're getting fat, okay? So you have to make sure that you do it by, you got to choose. Like, all right, I'm gonna do a refeed day this weekend, no drinking at all, just gonna be eating more carbs this day, right? Still tracking your shit, right? Or you're gonna be drinking. And even if you're drinking has limits, motherfuckers. Okay. Now, the way that you would actually do this. So let's say it's this day, right? Because you ideally want to only, if you're really trying to get lean fast, you want to basically limit the amount of times you drink to 0 or 1 time a week max, okay, in small doses. All right. Now, when you get leaner, you can get away with doing it more often. Like, for example, like me and my wife drink like twice a week, usually on date days on Thursdays and usually on the weekends, some on one of the days on the weekends too, right? And got my fucking abs all year round. But that's once you get there, right? To get there is a whole different story, right? Once you're there, it's easy to stay there, right? So as long as you follow the fucking rules, right? Anyways, so on Saturday, so this is how you're gonna play out Saturday. Now, in order for you to have this high calorie day, there's a few things that you got to do. Number one, you got to fucking work out. Now, this is something you should be doing. This is a non-negotiable. 7 days a week, non-negotiable. You work out every motherfucking day. Now, every day is not gonna be beast mode, right? Some days you're gonna be tired, sore, beat the fuck up, right? Just do walk 10,000 steps. Okay. Simple, easy fucking workout, right? But you got to work out. Now, on Saturdays, though, when you're doing your refeed or you're going to be doing your drinking day, that's got to be a beast mode day. Okay. It's got to be a beast mode, high calorie output day, which is generally like, while I like to go run fucking stairs and at the beach and shit and do a fucking crazy psychotic workout and shit like that. It needs to be a crazy day like that, right? So you want to burn calories, right? So you got to work out because you got to burn calories. That's step 1 on that day. Okay. Step 2, if you're going to be eating your carbs to increase your calories for this day, then you need to measure all your shit out. Okay. Plan it like the night before. Like, all right, measure it out, plan it out. And this is what I'm going to eat this day. And then once that's done, right? Now, if you're planning on drinking, here's what you need to be doing. If you're planning on going out on Saturdays, going to dinner with friends, things like this, the easy way of doing this is easy way. Okay. Is just fast all day long. Because you know when you're going to go to dinner with friends, you're going to be having drinks and shit, what's going to end up happening is you fast all day, right? 0 calories, right? And then you make a lot of room here to be able to like eat food at the restaurants. Because even if you order smart at the restaurants, it's still going to be high calorie. Okay. So, and you got room for food. So let's say you only order fucking steaks. You got to eat smart. So just order fucking steak and some vegetables or lettuce wrap burger, right? No fucking sauces on it and shit. Keep it very carnivorous, right? And then if you're going to be eating or drinking alcohol with your friends, then have some wine, right? Drink some liquor on the rocks, right? Do something like that, right? The simple rule of thumb when it comes to drinking is you want to drink the nasty shit. If it tastes good, you're wrong. Because that automatically tells you it's either high of fucking some kind of carbs or high in some kind of sugar, which both of those are sugar to your body. Okay. All carbs are broken down into sugar to your body, even fucking vegetables. Okay. So, if it tastes good, that's a sign it's got a lot of fucking sugar in it. Okay. So it shouldn't taste good. All right. It should taste nasty. Nasty means it's high alcohol and low carbs or 0 carbs, right? That's why you want to be drinking like straight liquor or the nasty wines like the Sauvignon Blancs, the Chardonnays, the ones that taste like shit, right? Those are those are the best ones for you actually, because you're gonna drink less calories wise, right? And then if you do that and you just plan it on the 1 day a week, right? And you ate smart, drank smart, fasted all day, boom, you're not going to be able to go over your calories here. You're just not. You're not. You're going to be fucking full, right? And then by the time the night's over, it's time for you guys to go to bed, right? And then you can start back over, then you get back on your normal deficit day the next day. Okay. So it's a simple rule of thumb when it comes to you staying on point in the weekends. Okay. So let me break this down for you real fast again, because I got to hop on a phone call in a second. Work out, motherfuckers. Okay. Number two, when you are going to be doing whatever it is that you're going to do, you need to choose carbs or alcohol. Don't get to have both. It's one or the other. Okay. So, um, so choose. That'll be step two. Choose, right? Three, if you're going to be drinking, okay, actually, whenever you order food, right? If you're going to be out at a restaurant or whatever, just fucking order meat, okay? Can't go wrong with steak, okay? Just order fucking steak, okay? Just be a fucking carnivore, okay? Because even that steak, probably going to be like 1,000 calories, 1,500 calories. It's going to be high calories. Everything at a restaurant is high calories, a lot more than you think it is. So even when you order smart, that's 1,500 calories. That's 1,000 calories. That's another 500. That little bite you just had, that's 500. Okay. That little bite you had on your fucking spouse's plate, 500. Shit's high as fuck. Okay. So just order just a fucking steak. Play it simple. Play it easy. Makes it super easy, right? And then whenever it comes time to drink, if you're gonna be drinking, okay, drink smart. The nasty shit. Okay. And then the next day, right? Make sure you're drinking some water and shit. I'll add that in here too. Drink some water after every drink. Okay. A lot of it, whole glass, a bottle, whatever. And then the next day, get back on your game, right? You can't be fucking drinking all the time. Can't be fucking eating out all the time. You're never going to get in shape doing it that way. You're not going to get it. Okay. You have to discipline yourself. All right. So that's all I got for you guys right now. I got to hop on a phone call. So I got to go. So we'll see you guys next time.